What's going on, everyone? This is BMT. Just coming at you. I'm a little bit. Um, let's see what that says. Hang on, give me a second. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me. All right. So I was told that. I think honestly, for a lot of people now, like they're trying to find a haven to where they can uh enact their desires. You know, I'm just a hermit. Just watching people have the discussion of. I think yet last night they were talking about does history have any type of significance? I was watching a bunch of old women argue, scratch, and cuss and fuss about talking to each other about how if what were they talking about? Oh yeah, just who's real, who's fake, just some type of um issues. And I was like, oh damn, well, that's pretty interesting that they stay online just beefing with each other. You know, I don't think online is that important to stay online and worry about motherfuckers. I don't. That's why I think I even went by people who are in what called the beef sect. To me, I don't understand how niggas can beef online. You have to get online and watch somebody to actually be viably to give a fuck about what they're doing. To do to say like, hey, this is what y'all are doing. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. Some shit like that. Other than that, I would never give a shit what a nigga doing. Like that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Now, other people, they're built differently. They're built differently. Uh, I think the black people that are in these spaces, they're running out of steam. They're running out of crises of fuck shit to get inside. The Kanika Jenkins Center. That was the weirdest transition I have ever seen. Yeah, hot and the fresh. Yep. Oh, what's going, Carol? Um, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of these people, they're looking for something viable of someone to actually give a shit. Like I'm definitely accurate when people want somebody to actually care about them and what's going on in their life. I'm so sure about that. I'm very sure about that because you gotta understand, man. A lot of people are afraid. They're afraid of the inevitability. Ooh, that was a trick. That was a tongue twister for me. Inevitability. I got it. That actually, I think they're starting to understand that no one actually gives a fuck about their problems. No one actually cares about their talking points. You got a dude like some black dude named FD, whatever. He's a a YouTube analyst, whatever the fuck that is. I guess he watches other people's videos and he analyzes them, right? And the guy, um, and the guy he identifies, with his core beliefs, but he's trying to ascertain and figure out that of the state of an algorithm of male content creators and female content creators that have talking points about that of being heard out and led. And it amazes me as he dives in. There's other men. I could just say he's probably more the higher tier one. You have also the Amiri. Um, you also have the Amiri um, content creator. Do I would I say they identify as male feminists? Nah, that's too easy to stick. Like I would probably say the FD guy, he identifies as a male feminist. He does. And it's very interesting about a male feminist. Because you can be a simp but not a male feminist. You can be a feminist and not be a simp. Can you? Mm, I have to go look at that. I had to go back on my notes on that. You know, because you're seeing a lot of people doing analyses of these spaces. You got the woke people, you got the right wingers, the Gulag gang. I call them gag. You also have the men um, and women that come around the space that pretty much I mean, they all bring up their own little vices of certain types of dysfunction. Dysfunction content sells. That if you really want to make it in this space, you got to sell a certain narrative of there's a need. There's a need of dysfunction. You got to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like motherfuckers be having me like laughing my ass off. I ain't I like people say, "Oh, BMT, you flip flop." Like, no, I really have no I have no stake or claim in this shit. Honestly, hey, I hope y'all bash each other's brains out. Very thorough. I'll get y'all the rocks and the sticks and everything. I'm that goofy Nick. I'm that goofy dude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here. You know, I'm just here watching and observing because honestly, I can definitely tell um, this space is done. I don't care how much motherfuckers keep trying to make polls and shit, echo chambers or whatever kind of circle jerk that they need. We definitely know motherfuckers are running out of steam. They are. They are. They're running out of steam to have things to talk about. That's why they. That's why they come around, looking around like packs of hyenas. That's why they go around looking for whoever they can to have certain conversations with them. Pretty crazy, huh? Now, be it that it may, right? Be it that it may, I thoroughly actually want to see how this plays out for a lot of them. I thoroughly want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Shout out, yo, spiritual. I enjoy seeing you on the keyboard, bro. What's going on, Carolyn? Exile. Shout out to my sister Shonda. I thoroughly like. You now can understand that people here are running out of content. to gripe about and kill about. You have to make demons for you to actually have a demon, to actually want to be able to have a demon to want to fight. You got to make a demon. You got to find an enemy for y'all to go fight. But honestly, it amazes me because they're like, oh, these people are mad that we're doing this and we're mad. No, I don't think nobody's mad at y'all anymore. You know, it's like the cartoon Tom and Jerry. Jerry got sad when Tom left because Jerry didn't have nobody to fuck with. Jerry was like, well, what the fuck am I going to do now? Like, Tom, when you coming back? No, I'm not coming back. You know, I mean, honestly, it's it's for the most part, it's been about a dominance of control. You know, one minute y'all were talking about that of the system controlling, and this is something I'm very peculiar about. They, you're saying that you made it. If you truly did make it, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I ain't know. Yeah, it is a symbiotic relationship. They need something to give them a reason to fight. Like, you know, it's like a soldier. When you get them out of the battlefield, a lot of soldiers don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. They don't. They do not know how to function outside of that of the battlefield because they're like, well, damn. Now that I'm out, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Go live. Go live your life. No, no, no. That you there has to be something for me to do. Yeah, go live. You're free now. You can go do whatever the hell you want to do. If you're not part of the fuck shit, why do you seek out the fuck shit? It's like a crusader. You know, they have it, they say it in the Bible. Whenever I'm trying to do good, evil is always present. How can you be a hero without a villain? You know what I'm saying? Batman needs crime, or there's no need for Batman. So guess what? Batman knows that, I don't want to get rid of it. I need it. I need to have a sense of a purpose because I wouldn't know what to do without it. You know what I'm saying? You have these dudes who go around, they're saying, well, I'm fighting these types of men. Well, why only fight the men? Why not just fight the women? That's why I always had a problem with dudes who are male identified feminists. Like, how do you have a problem with only just the men? Why not the women? You see, you gotta understand, it's never been about doggone actually fixing the problem. It's never been about that shit. You know, that's why I always find it interesting. Um, I always find it interesting the talking points of all these groups that come around and talk about these certain types of stuff. They'll tell you one thing, but do they actually live by that? Do they actually believe what they're saying? You know, they'll say, BNT, you don't know what you're talking about. No, I do. I see. Here's the problem: is I'm not as invested as in this gender social experiment war as you are. I can turn off this. See, I can turn off. See, I know one thing, and this is a true statement. If YouTube were to be turned off tomorrow, you motherfuckers would be done. Everything y'all done vested in, everything that y'all done pushed would be done. You have nothing to stand on. You have nothing. And see, they know that. That's why they need it. That's why they need this. You know, I heard it where the dudes who were talking on how they don't like the Pookie, but they like the nigga shit. Well, you don't like the Pookie, but you like the nigga shit. Which one is it? See, the nigga shit is fun for you, huh? Get your little fix. Just like the women who said that they don't like toxic, destructive men, or you want to be able to have certain control of that type of man. Now that's a different type of power. I don't like the weapon, but if I can control the weapon, that's something different. See, it's always been about who can control the narrative of why certain shit is the way it is. You're never going to hear them actually hold a straight full house of accountability. You're never going to see them lobby. This has never been about lobbying and getting certain type of agency. This was never about actually having a certain type of accountability. I mean, you can't hold something accountable that does not give a shit about if you even a figment of existence. That's like telling somebody of a foreign different policy, you should give a shit about what policy goes on in my country. And they're gonna be like, why? I don't live in your country. What does that have to do with me? Y'all think I give a shit about what kind of Afghan policies are going on? Well, yeah, it's the world. Nigga, that ain't my world. I don't got them problems. The fuck? What y'all talking about? How y'all talking about racial injustices at times, right? This is very funny. This is what I find is very funny. Like, but somehow everybody has a nib dick tip inside of social injustice climate, right? But then y'all niggas do the most beefing with each other about fuck shit. Well, it's different, man, you know, because it's only black on black, and you know how we do with each other. No, 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 no. Let me get that straight. So you fuck with me because you feel I'm touchable like you. But you want to be divested from this type of shit. That's why I say you can't take these motherfuckers serious, man. Like you really can't. You gotta hold it like what a like. You gotta take it at like piece by piece at a time. Like I shit you not. Don't get too vested in this type of shit. You're gonna get fucked up in the game. I kid you not. If you get too vested in this shit, they're gonna have you out there looking all kind of crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why motherfuckers got mad when they're like, man, BMT, you always trying to be part of. No, I really don't want. You know what? You know what I fucked up at? I got out of the truck. You ever go to a safari? If any of y'all ever go, they always tell you stay your ass in the truck. Don't get out. You can watch, just don't get out of the truck, motherfucker. Don't get out. You going to get them lines are going to fuck you up. You know, a lot of these people, they want a beautiful lie. Most of your greatest content creators that were influential to you understand people love a beautiful lie. People love a beautiful lie. You know why? But a beautiful lie doesn't hurt as much. It actually feels pretty good. Tell me why they're fucked up, my lord, but don't tell me why I'm fucked up in the game. Mm-mm. You can't have no conversation. That's why I said, like, I quit trying to have logical conversations. Like, you got motherfuckers telling me, like, these certain group of people are fucked up in the game. And I was like, well, damn. So if I'm fucked up, right? You know what I'm saying? I was told this, like, you know, one dude came to me. He said, BMT, you're ugly. Okay. What else? You're ugly. You're an ugly motherfucker. Thank you. Nah, nigga. Your children are ugly. Okay. It pissed him off as much as this pro black dude was to attack me attack my sexuality, and attack my children. Yet this man was always talking about how he's pro-black. I found it very interesting how the man would attack children and start trying to talk about children he never met, he never known, and start going after them. That's why I understand you can't take this type of space serious at all, man. Like anybody that's trying to tell you that this space is doing something, like you gotta understand, man. Like these are men and women that are in the bedrock of like the Potomac of society, man. Like they're trying. I'm a nigga from Philly. You're a nigga from Philly. What does that mean? You know how is that going to improve your life? When you try to ask them certain questions, I'm telling you right now, man, like it's like talking to demons, man. It's like talking to demons. Like you want to literally understand them, but at the expense, you better understand you're gonna probably at some point probably be put on the cross. It's fine. I'm very fine with that. I get it, man. Like that's the thing about it. That some people they want to try to fit in and have their little experience. You know what I'm saying? In the long run of things, in the long run of things, like I said, like people always like say, well, we're gonna have the conversation. Man, fuck the conversation. What conversation y'all trying to have, bro? Like, I ain't never had this many conversations in my fucking life. I come on YouTube because I'm bored. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I never thought to come on YouTube to actually make a career. Like nobody put if you're putting that down, like, do you know how crazy they will look at you at school? And listen, you got to. I want you to think about this. Just think about this. This is how crazy this is. You have grown ass men and women that are literally trying to make a career being online for years, saying that they'll make thousands of thousands of thousands of thousands of dollars, that they're going to be able to take care of a family, they're going to be able to have a lavish lifestyle, that they're going to be able to have all kinds of sponsors and treatments, do X, Y, and Z. At that of the behest of hoping that you will listen to them. Excuse me. That's why I told y'all, man. Like you gotta learn how to seek out that of your understanding of truth. Like I told y'all, man. Like this is why I don't lose no sleep. I don't feel no type of way of how certain people or certain entities act in these spaces, man. You know, I understood full on well. I understood that full on well. It's not that, and I won't say, well, this is a black people's thing. I won't say that. That's rude because I know a lot of people who are doing the 9 to 5. They don't act like this. They don't act like this. I know a lot of people who are very, very, very cordial, very understanding. You gotta understand, like people come on here and share their lives. There's no such thing as, I mean, people want to say like, what is the norm? What is the norm? If somebody literally came on here and started talking about their life and working on a forklift, or literally, hey, I do clinicals, or I'm a phlebotomist and this is what I do. I just want to. Nobody will give a fuck to watch you. Nobody will give a fuck to watch you. Tell me something painful. Tell me something fucked up. Give me a hard on with some violence. Don't have functionality here. Like don't do nothing functional. That's not gonna make it. it was never about. It was just, this was never about that of engineering or trying to construct a family. This is never that about accountability. The agenda war. I won't say a gender war. I would say an agenda war. That's what it is. It's the haves and have-nots. You got to ask yourself, who is the have-not and who's the haves? And see, if you do get a spouse or a woman, are you one of the haves? You know, I know there's one video. There's a guy who gets on. He says, you know, the women are dumb and stupid, right? And I said, well, why would you? And I was curious. I was like, why would a man say that? Why would a man say that the women are dumb and stupid? That's no different than a woman getting on saying that men are naturally destructive and abusive. And I'm like, where did you get that synopsis from? Like, you got some dudes who not they're not even fighters. They like some guys literally rather just be left the fuck alone. No, men want to control women. How do you gonna say that? And I'm gonna tell you right now, most men. This is an interesting thing. Most men are very passive when it comes to when a man actually is in tune with a woman. Men are actually pretty passive. Like they're pretty passive people. Ask any woman that deals with a man or has dealt with been in a relationship. Babe, what you want to eat? I don't care. Babe, what you want to do? I don't care. It don't matter, babe. Whatever you up to. Men, I'm gonna tell you right now. That's how men think. We're pretty passive. Men don't give. Men do not give a shit as long as they know there's food, a bed. Goddamn, there's some kind of a little bit of form of entertainment. They got coin in their pocket. They don't care. Oh man, these type of women, I can't. You know, they act a certain type of way. Like I'm like, what? Like, wait, hold up, bro. You got to start wondering, man. Like the people that are coming around, what is the attuned agenda of the people that come around? Why is it that and this is another thing I'm starting to notice. I'm not sure if y'all notice this. I'm starting to see a rise of a new type of apex type of group. Y'all notice that there's a lot of dudes who are like, I guess what once were called the educated lames. This is like Animal Farm, where like the giraffes or like the animals like the sloths or like the non-violent animals are now becoming the most violent animals. If y'all ever see the movie Zootopia, the goats were actually killing people. They wanted to believe it was the predators or the meat eaters. It was actually the goats. You mean to tell me, as much as you say that these savages are the reason why you have certain problems, but in the same sense, and and here's the thing about it. Like here's the thing about it. If there's so much of a problem, why agitate them? Granted, you're gonna have some dudes. I get it. They talk a certain type of way. They articulate themselves. I was told I sound like a white boy. To this day, I don't understand why some black people still go around saying that dumb shit. That as a black man, if you're educated, you sound like a white boy. That's dumb. That makes no sense whatsoever. I bet you if I were to start talking about gender-based child support, the fuckery of women, dudes will show up. That's why I hate this fucking space. That's why I don't even do content in this space like that no more. I don't. This space, this space is a piece of shithole. You gotta understand. This is the project-based Zootopia. Oh, Lord of the Flies, yeah, that's a good one. Like you could literally have a whole conversation, Shonda, about something that has nothing to do with any type of gender bias agenda. And I shit you not, motherfuckers will get on and start talking about gender and shit. And I'll be like, what the fuck does us talking about goddamn tuition assistance gotta do with goddamn a penis or a vagina? Now, motherfucker, whatever kind of traumatic trauma bond you got going on, you need to get the fuck on, man. Like, but see, I'm not the host. It's not my show. You know, I'm tired of always being a bad guy. But I shit you not, man. I've had dudes come on, these doggone men doing X, Y, and Z shit. And I'm like, well, hold the fuck up, man. Like, what's going on with you niggas? Here come BMT hating on black men. Like, I'm like, man, this goddamn egg beater motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, black social media people are the most weakest and weirdest motherfuckers you will run into date with. I know the white people on Facebook, they be doing weird shit like snorting goddamn Red Bulls and Monster cans and doing TikTok dances. Asian people are singing black nigga songs and trying to twerk and jive. Listen, I don't even know how to judge the Indians. The Indians, their videos are wild. I watch these motherfuckers chop off chickens and do math problems while goddamn smoking hookahs and shit. They're doing something different, bro. But I shit you not, bro. The black, the black, the black analysis sector of this space has finally started to run out of gas. Only thing they have left now to talk about is nothing. They have to actually start eating themselves. That's all they got. They have to talk about themselves. They're looking for a war. Like, shout out to the guy FD, whatever motherfucker. I don't know your goddamn name. But you actually, right when the animal was about to starve itself out, this dumb motherfucker comes around and starts it up again. He actually gave them. It's like every time the animal is just about to die, I shit you not, a motherfucker comes along and keeps it going. I don't know. I'm not sure if they paid this motherfucker to come around to say this crazy shit. But it's like how they sing that song. He's a right, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Yep. I feel like this is an on-time Negro. Yes, he is. Like the chances that he came around right when this space was dying out on content, it's too goddamn coincidental. I challenge the notion that he just so happened to show up right when this motherfucker was about to die. I kid you not. You had it actually, the men in the space were actually doing female adjacent content. That was crazy. The dudes who banged the hardest on black women or on women were actually starting to do content with women. Now that y'all motherfucker now they're like, oh, we finally have a new enemy to fight. It's like goddamn Street Fighter when right when you think like finally like this show shit's finally about to die out, These niggas are finally done talking about Russell and Sierra and goddamn the women. They don't got no nigga to talk about, so they going off talking about nails and getting their Yanni shit done. All of a sudden, male feminists start showing up. Hey, what are you guys doing? Fuck! God damn it. We finally calmed down the autistic kids. Your ass come around and throw sugar candy on the floor and got them licking it off now. Now we can't calm these motherfuckers down for another goddamn 2 more months. Thank you, you fat motherfucker. Like, you just pissed me the fuck off. These motherfuckers actually were talking about other shit. Like, y'all gotta understand, man. At some point, like, listen, man. Like, there's no end to this shit. Like, y'all are in. You're actually in a YouTube paradox. Do y'all know what a paradox is? Let me break down a paradox. A paradox, right? A paradox is a timeline entity that no matter what is going to keep on self-repeating itself. No matter how you die, no matter how you change it, no matter what your narratives are, it's going to it's going to keep re-replicating itself. It can't help it. It's a time dilation that has to happen. Now the thing that's crazy about that, but y'all know I love me some science. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing about that, right? This is why I said you can't tell the lame nigga versus the educated nigga versus the goddamn street nigga versus the game nigga. Actually, they're all one and the same. Hell, the goddamn gulag nigga, or I'm the well divested, I'm not like this nigga. Y'all all are the same now. There's nothing different about any of y'all now. There's nothing different. Y'all try to see you're different. You're really not. You done proved it. I knew it. I was just waiting for see how it was going to play out because ultimately at some point, right? You know what I'm saying? Because at this point now in the game, is it not fair to actually say like, hey man, like you got to where even the travel dudes are attacking the married guys. Let that set in. The travel guy that said that he wants doggone respect in the country and he wants to go get his passport, which nobody gives a fuck about him traveling. Like, really. Like, I gotta let you guys know. Nobody gives a shit about a man traveling. Nobody gives a shit about a woman traveling. Like, literally, dude, Carnival Cruise, you can literally travel for about, what, $400? Like, probably less than that. Yeah, like, what, $200? Like, literally, you can go get a season pass or some shit. Like, I don't know why black people, I forgot black people are the least traveled people in the world, especially the black Americans. So I can understand that of the concept, like, hey, we're out of here, we're traveling, we're going abroad. You're gonna miss me, motherfucker. Like, bitch, you'll be back. You'll be back. No, I won't. Yes, you will. You will be back. Watch. And guess what? Here you are. You're right back. Guess who's back? You niggas back. You can't leave. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Like, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers cannot leave. They're a paradox within themselves. That's why I find it interesting whenever they talk about, yeah, we're out of here, we're never coming back. Y'all men are done, y'all women are done. And I'm like, nigga, shut up. Nigga, you're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. I know you want to say you're gonna leave, but you're not. I know you say that you want to be out of this place, but you're not. I know you want to say that you're not going to tolerate the bullshit of men, but you're not. I know you want to say that you're done dealing with this ratchet bitch, but you're not. You love her pussy. Stop it. Stop it. If you was done with this motherfucking shit, why would you want to give? Well, because we want cognitive family. Then why the fuck are you on YouTube? What the fuck? They're sitting on a platform where motherfuckers for goddamn 6-7 hours has to do with you and your sexual gratification of building a family. That's a personal thing, right? That's not a conscious community thing. That's a personal thing. Now, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm telling you, it's personal. It's a choice. See, that's the scary thing that a lot of people don't want to live with. They don't want to live with the knowing that, damn, maybe I did make a choice. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to own it. I did make a choice. I did make a conscious decision. I get it. Yeah, okay, mommy did not buy me that toy from Toys R Us. Daddy, yes, okay, daddy did some fuck shit. But nigga, you are now 35, 40 years old. Bitch, listen. There's no way you're telling me somehow you still fucked up in the game. There's no way. There's no way possible. It's not possible. There's no way possible. Now I'm starting to say, I know you niggas are full of shit. I know. I know. Some of y'all niggas are just full of shit. Same bitches talking about how they're done, they're changing their ways. You know, you know, they done dealing with fuck niggas. But bitch, you done breed it down like 5 fuck niggas of the universe. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? How you say you done breeding and fucking with these fuck niggas, but you're finding a male acolyte to go after the fuck niggas. I don't deal with men anyway. You know, like I reserve my pussy for that of Jesus and the Holy Ghost and whatever type of shit. And I'm like, nigga, stop. Like y'all stop. Ain't none of y'all niggas on here virgins, bro. It's not like y'all are saving y'all body for chastity. You know. Listen, anybody that come around here saying that they're a virgin, well, no, excuse me. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. Let me go right back down the hole. Because there actually was there was a dude on here who was a virgin. Shout out to Sean James. And the thing interesting about Sean James, right? Sean James literally, uh, he's a virgin by choice. Sean James is a virgin by choice. That motherfucker told us that, listen, I'm not planning on fucking at all. But I want to talk about how women are the problem. But I'm like, hold up, nigga. You ain't even never touch a pussy. How you do comic books that look like goddamn cartoon porn? Like, what the fuck? If you honestly, and this is the scary shit about it. All the dating coaches do not live what they preach. Like, majority of them are either stepdaddies, right? The dating coaches are all stepdaddies, right? The divestors still live in that of black gynocracy society, or still keep on talking. It's like, how do you beat Freddy Krueger? You don't acknowledge Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger can't do shit to you if you don't acknowledge him. You got the pro black. I heard a pro black dude threaten to kill a man, uh, the like 10 times. There are so many goddamn philia motherfuckers in these spaces. It's not. It's crazy, man. You know, I can't even go over to certain panels anymore because the niggas there want to be pegged so hard up their ass about how women fuck them up and that how they're being chose by Latina bitches. And I'm like, wait, if y'all being chose by the Latinos or the Latino or whatever community, them motherfuckers don't fuck with you. Like, I'm like, y'all niggas need to stop, bro. Some of y'all motherfuckers are like delusional as fuck. It's funny. And I know a lot of people, oh, here go BMT talking about black men again. You're right, nigga. I'm gonna talk about you, nigga. I don't give a flying fuck. Fuck y'all feelings. Everybody gets to talk about black men. That shit, I'll be damned if I don't get to talk about y'all. I'm a black man. You damn right I'm gonna talk about us. Fuck you mean, nigga. Ain't my fault that y'all make yourself easy targets. And the thing about it is by choice. You can try to be peaceful with some of these motherfuckers. Nah, they don't like that shit. I could try to just want to talk about anime. Niggas still get mad at me. I said, well, damn. I talk about school. Niggas still get, BMT, it's not like that. Somebody got to hold this bitch accountable. What bitch? Hold up, bro. Like, what bitch are you talking about? Like, she don't know you, nigga. She don't know you. No, I don't know you, nigga. How? I'm not, listen, bro. I'm not fighting y'all goddamn X-Men Magneto war for y'all, bro. Like, I don't even know you niggas enough like that, bro. Majority of you niggas work at Walmart and Home Depot. Like, y'all need to get over that shit, bro. Whatever y'all didn't feel like y'all didn't tell y'all manager or some shit, y'all gonna have to get past that shit, bro. Like, I'm not here to fight y'all war on why y'all not getting y'all promotion. Like, that's not my job. That's not my fight. I'm sorry. Some of y'all got some deep-seated issues. All y'all motherfuckers talking like y'all in tech. Y'all not. Y'all not. That's impossible. I definitely know that. We definitely know that's not true. The tech niggas try to act like they got game and they're cool and shit because they tricking and shit on heavy. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas? Like, what y'all doing? Like what's going on? What's going on with y'all for real, man? Dudes coming to me telling me how sexually cute they are. I'm like, what? Why are you telling me this? BMT, I'm a sexy motherfucker. Wait, why do I give a shit? Nigga, listen, bro. BMT, nobody wants your ugly ass. But nigga, I'm not out here complaining about women. You are. Nigga, you want child support. How am I, wait, where am I feeling at? I'm a stay at home 9 to 5 lane. What do you mean? You won. What do you care? Like, this is crazy. It's like the nigga want to go back to Jumanji. I told y'all my agenda. I told y'all what BMT is here to do. Y'all thought I was joking with y'all? Like, listen, I don't have nothing other than that we're black people in this space. I don't have nothing holistically in common with a lot of y'all anymore. I don't. I tried. I know people thinking, oh, here he goes. He's talking like he's an elitist. Like he's better than y'all. You know, only low vibrational dumb people say stupid shit like that. He's talking like he's better than you. No, I just say I don't have shit in common with dumb, stupid shit anymore. I don't. I like watching cartoons, anime. I like, going to the gun shooting range. I mean, I have a nice side hustle. I do armed security at clubs and different other joints that a lot of my patrons and people run and own. Like, I show y'all what I do. I literally can tell y'all everything I do. You know why? You know why I know, but at the grand scheme of things, I understand that niggas, y'all don't got no power. Y'all don't got no power. Like, one guy told me, BMT, you gonna get fired. Bitch, how? How can you fire me? I'm a retired disabled veteran. Ha! Nigga, you're a disabled veteran. I told you, motherfucker. I told you. You work for the white man. So do you, dumb bitch. What are you talking about? You got a job, don't you, motherfucker? Shit. Not me, motherfucker. I run this shit. Bitch, then why are you here? I don't understand that. You got all these 6-figure motherfuckers around us, right? And maybe somebody need to help me understand. All these so-called 6-figure Donald Trump motherfucker, whatever these niggas are on here, that are like running their lives and shit. I never understood how the motherfucker that runs his life still complaining about life. What are you mad about? I'm mad that bitches out there are fat. Well, you ain't fucking them fat hoes, so why you care? Let the fat hoes live. You ain't fucking them. You ain't getting your dick sucked by them, so why you care? Let the niggas that want to do their nasty, freaky shit, let them eat. Let them eat. Let them have their cake. That ain't your pussy to worry about. Oh shit! Listen, boy. I'm listen. They. I be trying to tell people, man. Listen. the way how I used to be, I am very, very, very well. Um, I'm very well reserved from how I used to be. I just learned that at this point, the process of stuff that we're talking about, like niggas be telling me black women are done, and I'm like, nigga, how are they done? What are they? Y'all do know if your woman is done, so are you in a sense. Like you are in a symbiotic relationship with women. Like men and women are in symbiotic relationship. You have been since the beginning of eternity of existence. You may not have to, you don't have to be in a relationship. Like, who you choose to be with, who you choose to be with. You know what I'm saying? And some people have certain crises of relationships or stuff going on in their life that they just have to, you know what I'm saying, that they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I knew that, like in my family, yeah, I figured myself like a prodigal son. Okay. You know, but once I got over all that shit, I'm like, man, I don't care. It's my life. I'm fine with it. You know what I'm saying? Damned if I do, damned if I don't. But I make the best of it, man. Same thing for a lot of these goddamn women. These women that be getting on having these, I just want men to teach other men how to be better men. And I'd be like, well, you mean you want me to teach my son? No, you need to teach other men. And I'm like, you crazy bitch. Well, you teach other women how to properly cook and clean and do it. Like, where's all this goddamn shit of all these goddamn Xavier Institute motherfuckers coming from, bro? Like, y'all niggas ain't teaching like that. Like, why y'all keep asking other people to teach other motherfuckers shit that they don't even know? You men are too afraid to deal with those problems. Like, I'm like, what? Huh? Too afraid? No, it's just that. Why would I? Why should I? You see, there's this talking point that somehow I'm supposed to train a group of men, right, that have nothing viably to offer me in my source. One of the most interesting things that was told to me by one of my head mods, shout out to Doug. Doug said, BMT, if you don't fuck with them, stop watching them. At first, I was mad at Doug. But technically, I should have been mad at myself because he was right. So, you know what I started doing? And I love you, and I fuck with a lot of y'all. I started unsubscribing to a lot of y'all. I just did. I could fuck with you. I can still say I'm cool with you. I just don't need to come around you. It's just like family. Your family's always gonna be a family, but that don't mean you gotta actually go over there and fuck with your family. You don't have to. That's not that. That's temporary. That temporally is not your job to have to absolve them. You know what I'm saying? Your children at a certain age, for any of us who are parents or understand children, listen, you understand that, listen, at a certain point, right? There's nothing you can do or say to that child. That child at that point, once they get a certain age, you gotta just let them, feel. Not my child. Nigga, well, when they get grown, ain't shit you can do, nigga. Anybody who actually live life will tell you, like, listen, after you start paying your own bills, start getting your own vehicle, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Y'all want to talk about certain shit of certain vices, and I'm fine with that, man. Like, god damn it, like y'all been talking about this bitter black bitch and this goddamn vitriol nigga for goddamn 7 to 8 years. Past Tommy. And y'all niggas ain't fixed shit yet. Y'all ain't fixed a goddamn thing. Like, at this point, I'm trying to tell you right now, it ain't never been about fixing shit in this space, bro. It ain't never been about fixing shit. Mention that, oh yeah, like we're creating jobs and we're getting people back. No, you're not, nigga. Like, stop it, nigga. Like, maybe some of y'all, I guess y'all could say, like, I helped a nigga get a job application, or I taught a nigga how to read, or some shit. And then you gotta ask yourself the question: what does that say about the person that came on here looking to be taught some shit? Like I'm like, nigga, like I guess. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't learned a damn. I have yet learned anything on YouTube. I haven't learned. I haven't learned anything. I'm just being honest, man. Don't hate me. I'm just saying, like, y'all niggas ain't taught me shit. Oh man, excuse me. I'm coming off of a seasonal cold. I ain't learned shit. Y'all, if y'all niggas going around, y'all need to stop going around telling people y'all learning shit. Y'all know damn well y'all ain't learning a damn thing in this motherfucker, bro. Y'all motherfucker, only thing y'all learning is goddamn nigga. You know what? I take that back. Some people say that they learned some shit. I guess, you know. I mean, to each is their own. Um, I don't know how, you know, but I'm happy for you. I don't know how, but I'm happy for you. If you did learn some shit, then congratulations. Hey, if you learn some shit, you know, I don't know. Maybe probably because I came here already knowing that stuff. I came here already knowing that stuff. Like so it was already. I think what did you know I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Um, me coming here, right? Me coming here. Fuck. I forgot why I came here. I can't lie to you. I don't even know why I came to this space anymore. I'm just here, man. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Like honestly, I don't even know why. Like I have been contemplating for the past 2 days to terminate my channel. Like I did because you know, like you know, ultimately, like it's not that big. It's because in the grand scheme of things, right? In the grand scheme of things, you gotta ask yourself this question: like you gotta ask yourself this question: can you function without like are you is this space truly helping you function into a better individual? Is this space helping you function into a better individual? You know, are you truly getting to that level of where you need to be? Um, I know some people have been able to get them some pussy. Congratulations to those who are able to get them some YouTube pussy online. You know, hey, that's also a great thing. Shout out to the men and women that have found them um, a respective relationship. Um, I think some dudes, you know, they wanted love. You know, they say I'm not taking it no more. I want respect. I want I want that woman to see me for as a king. I'm like, well, she don't know you. You know, niggas getting online saying that women are delusional. Shit, everybody's delusional at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Niggas getting online telling me that they gone black pill, red pill, whatever pill the fuck that shit mean. Like, it's comic book talk to me at this point. Like, it's like a bunch of y'all talking about y'all want to be in the Marvel universe or some shit. Like, I'll be like, nigga, like, ultimately, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself, man? Like, honestly, is this what you really wanted? Is this what you know? What I'm saying, like, niggas can't even get online and talk about, hey, man, like, I actually formed a functional family or some shit. Like, and people like also shout out to Charles. Charles actually he got his credentials, and rifle security and some, what I'm saying, and I'm actually happy for Charles on that one. I really am. You know, I would tell Charles, like I'm giving you honest advice, Charles. If you're going down that road, you better leave this space. You're gonna have to leave this space. When you're actually stepping into a professional like that, you can't be in spaces like this, especially as a leader. You can't be in these type of spaces. It's going to destroy your brand. It's going to destroy your brand. Like motherfuckers are going to use that talk that shit against you, man. I wouldn't stay now. Y'all can stay, but I would honestly tell you, if you are a professional, get the fuck out of here. Hey, I'm glad. I'm happy for you, Red Pill. Hang on. I'll tell you what. Let me go switch over. I'm, I know. Right now, I'm multitasking. Let me switch over. So, mm, I would definitely say this space, because Obsidian says this space is not a monolith, which is true. This space, um, the space is not a monolith. It's not. I don't think. I think that's another perceived misconception that people are a monolith in this space. Black people never. There's no such thing as a monolithic group. There's no such thing as a monolithic group or race that everybody has a one heart. Like people think that white people all think the same. They don't. Mm. People think that black people think the same. They don't. Um, Asians don't think the same. I don't. There's no such thing as a monolithic group. Um, and that's for a good reason. It's for a good reason. You know. Yeah, he does. Actually, um, me and MOT are co-owners of a very lucrative group on Facebook. Hmm. I'm following his content correctly. He also aligns with the Black Brain Trust, and those are all products of brothers who with produce results. I think this the most interesting thing about the men that have produced results is the mythology, and also there are some women. Um, I'm more on the latter of I have produced results, but I'm also now so more so laterally I'm in the I would say I'm in a steady pace now. I'm in a steady pace now where I tell people like, hey, like uh the game plan of what people are looking at. Like people are now looking at they can only see like the first tree. I'm using a drone and looking at the whole forest. I'm actually looking at the mountains. And I'm looking at there's an ocean past that right over that mountain. And knowing that knowing that you would start to ask like, hey, because the people that are the prime starters, right? Like the Black Brain Trust, and I've talked with Complex Design, very good like I don't have no problem with the Brain Trust. I actually have a lot of good cordial talks conversation with them. Renaissance Man, Mike V sends me a lot of good content of stuff to review and look at. Nagone, shout out to Nagone. Nagone is also um he helps renovates and builds properties. Complex, me and Complex talk about music and tech. um who else is there? Renaissance Man, Mike V, Nagone, MOT. um well, don't do that. Don't no, Shannon, because in the large scheme of things, like if it's somebody that's like, y'all know me, I love tech. I love talking about tech, topics, politics, um, um, what else? Military. There's not a lot of people I could talk to about military. There's um there's only a handful of people. I kinda um like I like y'all know me. Like I'm very analytically straightforward about a lot of stuff. Like it's one thing to talk about a situation of an issue, but then I would ask, what is the conclusion to solving that? Like you set out a math problem, right? You put out the problem. Now the class is ready is waiting for the solution. Don't just give me a problem, then another problem, then another problem, but we didn't solve the first problem. And then you'll say, well, we can't solve that problem. It's beyond solving. Then, bitch, you need to get out the classroom. You got to get out the classroom. I'm sorry. I'm not naive to just think that how people like to talk about the great back in the day, men and women, they were like this and that. I said, no, they were not, because I can call people and confirm it was not like y'all make believe or try to tell people it was. I can confirm that. Back in the day, women stayed home. No, they did not. Back in the day, men were protectors. No, they were not always protectors. Like these conversations of people want to have these grandeurs. Okay, I should move on to better people. Yeah, you should. You should. You should probably move on to better people. I would agree. I would honestly tell you, if I cannot help you solve your problem, you should move on to better people that can help you solve your problem. I BMT don't give a fuck about no views. I don't. Like, nigga, this shit is played out. YouTube is played out. I'm not scratching like a fiend to be online to have to talk to people. While I was talking to y'all, I was on PlayStation. Or I'd be on Xbox. If I want to know about something in the medical field, I'm going to go talk to Shonda. Right? I know I have medical people I can reach out to go get certain things. If I want, I can go talk to Carolyn. There's a lot of people in the medical field I can go talk to. I want to talk about ammunition, firearms. I got plenty of men that I can go talk to, and some women. More men. It's not there. Yeah, I don't know no women in this space to talk about that. Find the people that are solution based, and you need to start going towards them. Stop hanging with the problematic people that just on problem on problem on problem. But see, it's easier to just pile up the problems. It's harder to actually start breaking down that of the equation. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Come on now. Break down the problem. Solve it. Then move on to the next one. The problem is some people don't want to use their brain. They actually don't want to actually put in the work. They don't want to put in the effort. You know, they'll say, well, BMT, you rambling. I can't help you. You're stupid. I just can't. I really can't help you. You're stupid. BMT, you're dumb. Well, motherfucker, then come to my panel and then let's have a conversation. Let's actually break down what are you talking about? You're not a real conservative. What does a conservative look like? How do they act? I have motherfuckers telling me what I am. It's crazy. I didn't see nobody doing videos about going to the voting polls. I was there at the voting poll. Like live. I was live at the voting poll. Y'all motherfuckers talking about how to get the bitches. Women talking about, hey, I want XYZ. I'm like, yo, you do know in a cognitive relationship, right? Men and women are going to be marital partners, relationship partners. They're going to be domesticated partners. Somebody's going to be always driving the ship. It's always like that. Sometimes it's the man, sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it's both of them. Sometimes they flip-flop. Sometimes one don't want to do it. Sometimes the other one does have to do it. Like, it's like that. No, it's always the man. No, it's not. Like, you motherfuckers don't even have homes. You fuckers don't even understand a home. No offense. Some of y'all weren't even born in a home. Let's just keep it a buck. Yes, some days, guess what? The woman does take the lead. Stop this goddamn narrative bullshit. Those people are no longer here to watch the community now. We are in a free-for-all. Well, the thing about it is we always were in a free-for-all. It burns me up when people say we need leaders. Why would you need a leader? Who's your leader? Who's your leader? You was always in a free-for-all. Well, we had leaders back in the day. Motherfucker, you had organized events. That's what it's called. You had an event. Everybody didn't go to march. Everybody didn't go to church. Everybody didn't go to no goddamn pep rally. Everybody wasn't throwing up a fist. It was always a free-for-all. Why do y'all keep saying we had leaders back in the day? No, you didn't. You just had people that were recognized at that time in that specific time. That because that motherfucker was throwing up a fist don't mean the other 13 people were fucking with him. He was just the loudest person in the room at the time. When motherfuckers start saying they need a leader, I said, go find your daddy. Yeah, I agree. People need to focus on their own backyard and getting their own family together. Never going to have any kind of community without intact family. I agree wholeheartedly. You ain't going to listen. No foreign man or woman is going to lead me. You don't pay my bills. You don't put food in my fridge. You don't put gas in my tank. Bitch, you ain't my, I don't know you, motherfucker. Well, I go talk to this person. Bitch, how do I know what's your policy on what you're voting for? Just because you're a man in a cloth or a man with a cross don't mean you for me. Just because you're a bitch with a fat ass don't mean you my woman. And don't mean I gotta protect you. Y'all got the world fucked up. See, and that's where y'all fall short. You're looking for an icon. You're looking for a Messiah. You're looking for something to believe in your doctrine or why you do what you do. Your David Carroll's died. Your Kevin Samuels died. Your Gargon, whatever fucking whatever whatever Mason woman, Kendra G, whatever kind of bitches y'all men and women y'all put on pulpit, Cynthia's and all that shit. No matter what, you know the problem with a lot of black people is, and especially in these spaces, y'all are looking for a coming Messiah to lead you. You know, here's the thing about it. You have a point. The fire and brimstone Baptist preachers, the Baptist preachers in the day, right? You know, the Baptist preachers. You know the easiest way how you stomp them. I ask the pastor this: if God is so just and omniscient, why is He only talking to you right now? Why is He only talking to you? I'm way more I'm way more qualified than you. I'm bothered that literally people think that you got to go to a black church to talk to black people. I'm more bothered by that. I'm like, why can't y'all go to a community? Why can't y'all go to like a courthouse or a library? Why is it that y'all always think that we church? Like, nigga, no, the church opted. I think pastors have too much of a voice. I think they should be silenced, not like killed. Not saying that they're bad. Now, when people think that I'm attacking the church, I just don't feel. And I got people and I also have a religious heart too and stuff. But I don't feel like church and politics should ever mix. Keep it separate. Just like mixing sexuality in education, and depending on the depth of the education, if a kid is trying to learn the primary skills, A's, colors, the primary stuff, learning about oral and sexual gratification has nothing to do with the primary lesson. It has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, man. We're in a time where motherfuckers. Mm-mm. And I get it. Yeah, I get it. The nation shut down. Well, we need to come together. Only unless we come together. It's like this shit that's going on with Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes and and goddamn Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, and I guess they're saying that Puerto Ricans were there in the beginning, or Puerto Ricans and Caribbeans were there when hip hop was coming up, and I'll be like, well, okay, motherfucker, if you're saying that shit, then I need you in any kind of Latin or Puerto Rican base. Y'all need to start paying into goddamn that of now this is where we're gonna get controversy. So since you're saying that, I need y'all to start paying into that of black people. You like the entertainment culture. So get your ass to doing some free shows and entertaining. He won't do it. He won't do it. Start handing out some backpacks. Start giving out some shit. I'm not talking. Don't give out that cheap shit. I'm talking about like actual stuff. Like I want you to actually put down some money and go start up a goddamn like a temp agency to like have people getting hired for jobs. Yet. Like go start up some work key structures. Like see, this is why I said you can't have realistic conversation with a lot of these motherfuckers. They can't do it. But like they can know people. Some people can only do nigga level solutions, not holistic solutions. Like Here you go. This should be enough to keep you. Versus, I can show you how to make a plate of food and show you how to grow the food. No, because then I empower you too much to where you don't have to really listen to me or fuck with me. Why is it that they ask for rappers, artists, or people of certain type of financial stance that are in obligated contracts to speak for people versus somebody who has free agency? Why not ask a Doug? Why not ask a Shonda? Why not ask an Angry Snowman? Why not ask a Shannon? Why not ask the average 9 to 5 man and woman? Hey, what is it that actually y'all need that we need addressed? Not to give. Stop giving. Y'all stop looking for things to be given to y'all. And I think that's a real bad issue. A lot of people gonna get this is where a lot of pro-blacks fell out of with me. Fat Joe's a content creator now, and Puerto Ricans were part of hip hop from the beginning. Reason nobody remembers because we think everybody with dark skin are black and American. You know what? I will give you that. But anybody that if you look black, I guess they considered you black. The thing I would ask is if either side would approve that, would that change the issue or the situation for blacks today? Like, is that going to be somewhere the white man? Whoa! Holy smokes! I don't know that he's not going to say anything else other than that. I find it interesting. I've had Joe now on YouTube doing content. Must be making as much money as he thought he was. When people who are multi-millionaire or whatever kind of shit they got going for them are on YouTube or Instagram having to do show to show like DJ Academics and shit. I want you to understand that literally that's like when I see a musical artist on Love and Hip Hop. That means they're broke. Yeah, exactly. They don't want realistic solutions. If I had that type of finance, like me, like usually when people come to me about stuff, I put them to work. Damn, that's serious. That's real deep. Point beginning. Future and DJ Esco aren't black, but hey. Mm. It was never about like I said, man, like when people come to me, I point them towards work. I say, work out your problem. Go to work. Get to work. That's how I was taught. Get to work. Get to work. Your shit starts fixing itself. But all right, yo. Doc, you ready to go get some Chinese food? BNT, I don't know about that. YouTube pay big for some content creator if it's easy money for celebrities, they have a built-in audience. No, here's the thing about it, and that's the thing about it. It's not so much YouTube paying them. It's not like y'all gotta understand the AdSense, and that's the thing about it. Like that's a really big misconception because people like let's look at that, and I want people to think about it. The average YouTuber is not making over 4 figures. I know motherfuckers want to believe that, but they're not. Then they're not even making close to that. Like they're not making a livable wage. Like they're not. Like I want you to think about it. Show me the YouTuber. Give me 10 YouTubers that are making a livable ways to take care of a family. And don't give me no PewDiePie shit. Don't give me those guys. Like you just got that one guy. He said, I hit over certain million subscribers. But the motherfucker dresses like a fucking bum. Like I question. Like, let's see. Now I would say you're saying celebrity, but then again, the celebrity has royalties, Doug. Remember, he has royalties and other things that he's tied into. He's not his money, his main stake is not YouTube. Like, okay, let me grab it. I'll grab it. I got you, bro. With the average YouTube pay rate hovering between 0.1 cent of 0.3 for an ad view. For an ad view, a YouTuber can make around $18 per 1,000 ad views. $18, which comes out to $3 to $5 per 1,000 video views. Forbes estimates that the top ton of YouTube users make about $5 for every 1,000 video views. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Bro, you got a better chance being a goddamn electrician or like, no way. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, and this, how much do YouTubers make back in figures? Like this is what I'm saying, man. Like how much does a YouTube channel make as of August 2020? The average annual pay for a YouTuber channel in the United States is $60,141 a year. Just in case you need a simple calorie sector, that's $28. No, and I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling heavy bullshit on that. But we know niggas ain't doing these numbers. I'm sorry, but the vast majority, that's the top 10% making this. And I'm not gonna lie, I was making this amount of money when I was in my early 20s. Like shit. Then I guess I done beat out all the YouTubers for the vast majority of the average. No, it's not even worth it. It's definitely not even worth it. Yeah, it's the lead attorney is was hitting 50K month on YouTube, and he had the receipts. Telling you right now, man. Like I'm gonna tell you. Let me say this, and this is how I want y'all to really get me with this one. And somebody is actively in their career. If they're actively in their career, they're not going to really be fucking with YouTube. Let me say it again. If somebody's actively in their career making money, like I'm making money, I don't really care for YouTube. Like you can finagle the money. You can finagle the numbers. Like you're not going to go. I doubt the lead attorney is going to go to an attorney convention or banquet and said, yeah, right, it's a hustle. You're not going to go to the lead. You're not going to go to a stock. Dollar Watch is not going to go to a stock exchange and say, I'm a YouTube professional. The motherfucker going to be like, get the fuck out of here. You're not going to, if you're in your professional field, you're not going to say, I'm a YouTuber. Like, Tommy looks so goofy when he would say more from his courses now. Yeah, see, there's a difference. He's making money from his courses, but it's not YouTube. That's like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate makes money from his courses, but I'm not sure. We're not sure how long that's gonna last. The goddamn law enforcement hot on his ass. Like Andrew Tate, if I was you, bro, I would stay far away from social media, bro. No, I can say that. Like, there are channels that are making serious money, but here's the thing about it. When it comes to making certain type of money, you gotta be very particular. The more you need YouTube, the more pandering you have to do. Ooh, that is very true. Plus the product endorsements. Yeah. And I agree with that. Like, y'all all are bringing up very plausible points. See, he got to be careful. Like, here's the thing about it. Because if you're saying, now this is one thing that Kevin did that he said, hey, he let you know you don't get no refund. If you partake in buying my package or whatever product shit, nigga, you can't come after me. It was a lot of shit to Kevin shit. Like, niggas selling packages and all that shit. Like, listen, bro, I don't sell y'all nothing. I tell y'all, listen, go read a book. I'll tell y'all where to go. I'm not trying to sell y'all anything. Motherfuckers understand that nobody holistically like you. And the thing about it is, this is why I say, if you're actually in your professional field, you're not going to really be in this. If like this can hurt your professional field. YouTube can actually do more damage to your professional field than actually help your professional field. And I can prove that because you're going to be coming off with certain biases of talking points. If he literally was in the legal professional field like he say he is, deep into that shit, all I got to do is go to your channel, pull up the shit that you're talking about or the type of people you hang with. Nigga, I'm gonna use that on you in court. Yo, like this, his legal counsel. This is what he gets down with. The fuck? That's why the lead attorney don't be claiming you motherfucker. But like, he'd be like, y'all can say that. He's not. Listen, Dennis Sperling can use y'all, but Dennis Sperling is an accident lawyer. That dude like one of those dudes for that when it comes to accidents and shit. You know, he be like there telling y'all about cars and shit. I saw Kevin start throwing his talking point all over the place. Like, listen, man. Oh, so see, there you go. That makes sense. He's retired. Okay. But I'm about to say, ain't no man or woman in their practice going to be on YouTube. They strongly suggest anybody in any legal profession that deals with law, no, you're not going to be on YouTube. That shit will tie your ass up in court. You will lose every fucking battle. Because I'm gonna just use your talk point. Hell, they even tell you when you're going to court, bitch, get your ass off of social media. If you are actual prominent business owner, depending on what you're doing, and you got to be careful what you're doing. But a lot of people, they're not in that like you got the motherfuckers saying that they're like 6-figure millionaires and shit. No, you're not, nigga. Like motherfuckers that are busy in their business, and I know, like, shout out to my homegirl, she's a cook. That girl is a fucking machine. She's a machine. I can tell you right now, when you are in your craft, you don't really have much time for anything else but the devotion of make sure your shit gets off the ground within 7 to 10 years. 7 to 10 years, your ass is to the grinding stone. You eat, sleep, shit that of your work. That's why that therapist got fired the other day. Yep, that is so true, Red. If you are a professional, you don't do social media. I don't know why these motherfuckers that are trying. If you're a professional, you don't want to do social media. I strongly suggest, like, listen, y'all don't hardly ever see me holistically go in like that. Like when I'm deep into my work, I'm not doing social media because that can hurt my actual streams of revenue. I dropped being in education because I was on YouTube. Motherfucker, I can't be around educating children and working in the community, and I'm on here talking with motherfuckers. Yeah, black women, community, society, systematic oppression. Bitch, they were like, oh no, you can't be voting on shit, motherfucker. Like, you need to come down, put that gavel down. Like, no, bro. I respectfully, I handed over my chair. But I understood that, guess what? I would be coming off from a bias. Okay? That's why that bro was like, I can't believe I got fired. Like, yes, bitch, you on social media, TikTok, talking about motherfuckers in your professional field. Do you know that that is literally against that of your ethos? You might have certain doctors or chiropractors or certain people in certain medical field or certain stuff. They may talk about that of a story or something, but they don't give names. They can't go into detail. They don't go into ethnicities. They don't go into nothing of a certain demographic because that can hurt the liability of their practice. What's going on, Zer? It's good to see you, bro. Yep, like and that's good. That's good. You got to be careful for some of y'all who are trying to start making headway in the world. Y'all, listen, bro. Y'all, and I'm gonna be for real. This is why this space can never go down to any political agency or talk. Y'all can never have that. Y'all can never do that. Like this space cannot have any political agency or lobbying power. You know why? Because you have too many chinks of biases in your armor and shield. They're too splintered. You got motherfuckers here with questionable background. You got people on here that have like some pretty egregious shit on them from humanity. And you're like, wait, why are you sitting with them? Why are you with them? Like a judge, like let's say somebody is running for a political seat. They would have to send a letter, right? They will send a letter to, let's say, an inmate that was like sending like there are inmates that send judges letters trying to get them to look at the appeal of their case. But let's say that judge wants to run for a political seat. That judge has to send a formal letter saying, hey, I can no longer deal with you or have any type of contact with you. But I'm actually running for a seat. Now, a lot of, whoa, why is he talking that? Because he has to start cutting the bridges. No, I'm so glad for that, Shonda. No, stay. I will tell. I will tell you. I will say, Shonda, get your ass off, nigga. Get your ass off. That's why I say when people be talking about that they're doing this, they're doing that, that they got this amount of money, that they're running this corporation, that they're doing that, and I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You be on like 4 different panels. You say all kind of reckless shit. There's no way. There is no way fathomably possible you are doing this shit. Because if you did, all somebody had to do is get a clip of you saying some crazy shit, send that shit to your patronage of Patreon. I don't get, well, you can't fire me. I don't gotta fire you, motherfucker. I just gotta ruin your resonation of your name. I just gotta show this narrative of you. Some of these motherfuckers so goofy. This is why you say, this is how you know these niggas don't got no power. This is how you know you're dealing with the bottom feeders of society. I understand why some people have to stay cammed up, because if some of the shit got back to your everyday life, you motherfuckers would be done. Yeah. That's why I said. That's why I said what I say. Like, I don't. That's why I say, like, when people say, "Whoa, we're gonna do this and we're gonna go mainstream," bitch, y'all, that would be the worst thing y'all could do is go mainstream. Let me tell y'all right now, y'all cannot afford to go mainstream. Y'all cannot afford backlash. Y'all cannot take the slap of life. Y'all barely can afford that of the backlash of black feminists or identified person of a different other type of talk point. Y'all not about that life. Y'all will lose y'all cases. If y'all have open cases for trying to get your children, trying to get custody, trying to get property, motherfucker, all I gotta do is show the shit y'all say online. Y'all motherfuckers to be hung up. Y'all be done. And motherfuckers saw what y'all talk about. They show that shit around y'all stuff. Motherfucker, your career would be, listen, bro. Your bitch will be able to divorce you, bro. That's why I said, like, y'all don't understand. This is why some, yep, Shannon, let them know, bro. What's going on? What's going on? That's why I said some of y'all don't understand. You're known for the company you keep, and you're known for that of what you feed into. When y'all be saying BMT, I can't figure out. Good. You can't ping me part of shit. I ain't part of shit. I'm BMT, business minded talk. I'm minding my business. I'm having a talk with myself. You can't throw me into any of y'all crazy shit. I'm glad y'all exiled me. That was the best thing y'all did. When y'all tell me, BMT, you're not Manosphere. Yep, thank you. Make sure you say that again. Say that for the camera. BMT, you ain't motherfucking Manosphere, you piece of shit. Yep. Thank you. Right. Oh, thank you, God. So that way, whenever the police or FBI or whatever motherfucking agency look at y'all, nah, man, they don't even fuck with him. Yep. Glad you know. Glad you know. Glad you know. I'm glad you know. Say that for the people in the back. Yep. I'm just some black guy with dreads and buck teeth sitting around a bunch of posters and shit. Though I don't got nothing. I got no stake in shit. Nope. Nope. I don't have. Yep. I'm glad y'all. I'm glad the best thing y'all did was kick me out of goddamn Madagascar. I'm good. I ain't trying to go back to Jurassic Park. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all think the worst. You think the worst thing. And here's the thing about it: black people can't be gatekeepers to shit. Y'all don't run shit. Y'all don't run shit to gatekeep anything. You're not part of this. Like, bitch, what are you part of? You trying to find something to be part of? Ain't that why you came? That's why you see so much. And shout out to Red Sing the Blues. Um, you know, like shout out to the brothers that are actually having a balanced dialogue. They're trying to fall all. Yep. Underrated. Hey, best thing they did was say they don't fuck with us. Best thing. Shout out to Underrated Darkness. I see you moving, bro. Shout out to my homie Big Duke. I'm so happy for the men that are so balanced, have nothing to do with anything. You know that pisses people off. Y'all make it seem like we don't see shit. We just don't want to be part of shit because we understand that y'all are sitting. You know, there's an old quote. When you sit in shit for so long, you can't smell it anymore. You can't smell the shit that you're sitting in because you've been sitting in it for so long. How do you know that? How can you smell it? That's like like when people like whenever I used to drive up to whenever I could tell when I'm close to Jersey, but I can smell the water. I can smell the water. It has a certain type of smell. It has a certain type of smell. It doesn't have to be shitting on New Jersey or anything. But when you start you start smelling that certain type of water, and I be like, y'all, y'all don't smell that shit. And the people be like, what are you talking about? I don't smell nothing. And I'd be like, damn, you've been here for so long, you don't even notice it anymore. But the people who are like driving through or driving by, they can smell it. Like, damn, roll up the windows. What the fuck is that smell? I can always tell when I'm getting close to the Jersey Turnpike. I'm driving, window down, having a good time, trying to stay awake at night. We doing good in traffic. Fuck, goddamn Jersey. I know I'm in New Jersey. I can smell the goddamn turnpike. I gotta just get through 30 minutes of goddamn that shit just to get close to George Washington Bridge. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't slow down. That's why they try to make sure that motherfuckers don't have to get off the Jersey Turnpike. That's why they got the gas stations where you don't even have to get out and pump your gas. They have people that pump the gas for you. So they don't want y'all getting out. They stay your ass in the car, but us nosy foreigners, we're going to want to find out what the fuck is in goddamn that smell coming from. And sometimes that's not your business. You just need to stay your punk ass in the car and just keep on going. That's the problem. The problem is we're curious creatures. We're very curious. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers saying, the court system is unfair. Yeah, the court systems are unfair. Are you getting legal agency to go fight for your children to get them to get them? No, man. Like, there ain't nothing I can do about it. Wait. What are you talking about? Like, there are men that are going to court to go get their kids. Like, do you want your kids? Man, I wish that bitch would cooperate. No, that's not how it works, sir. It's not how it works. Are you going to court to go get your fucking kids? Why am I talking to you? You've been sitting in shit so long, you don't even smell the bullshit that you're festering right now. I want men to start behaving, acting right. Well, okay. What kind of men are you dealing with? You sound gay. Shut up, bitch. I'm starting to understand the type of men that you're dealing with now. You have a good day. I'm not trying to critique or change shit. Nope. I understand people are doing what they're doing. Choice. People are knowingly taking that blade and they're slicing their wrist for fun. Motherfuckers literally are sitting at the table with the devil and allowing the devil to feed them. You can't make this shit up. So so you got that, and it was crazy. Some of the younger people, you have two classes of young people coming. You have young people who don't want kids, and you have people who are like, damn, I want a family, but not like this and not with this. Don't do it. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.